In this video, we're going to talk about some of the page-wide filters that exist in WeDo and allow you to focus your view to just those things that need your attention right now. And we'll begin today from the Launchpad, which contains a couple of these filters that are used throughout the system. So just beneath our search bar, which the search is sort of a filter in and of itself by specific terms. But today we're talking about these just beneath our search bar. And we're going to start on the right-hand side over here with this little flag icon that appears again throughout the system. And this icon is for our filter me. And so what this is going to do is on any page where you see this icon, if you click on this, this is going to filter out your view to just those deals or those tasks that have been assigned to you, the person logged in. Or in my case, you can see that these are all of my deals and my tasks. Now, if you're a single agent, this is not going to necessarily be particularly helpful, but especially if you have an admin or have a team of real estate agents, this allows you to focus your view to just those deals and those things that have been assigned to you versus your entire team's list of deals and tasks, which can get a little overwhelming. So let's go ahead and unfilter me real quick. And we'll next talk about this little drop-down menu on the left-hand side of our filters. Now this is another filter that, again, is used across the system. And this is a deal status filter. So when I click on this drop-down list, I get a couple of options, and they all relate to the status of my deals. So the first thing we can do is open this up to all of our deals, which you'll see shows me now every single deal that's in my system, regardless of the status of that deal or if it's archived or not, any of those things. This is just every deal that I've got right now. So pro tip, first off, if you can't find something that you're looking for, try changing your page filter to all deals and see if that doesn't open up your results to find what you're looking for. That being said though, the default here is for active deals to display on the page. However, if I want to see just my closed deals, we can look at my closed deals or even just my archived deals, so on and so forth. So this allows you to filter out by deal status which deals you want to work on again, any given page. Now, besides our search, those are the only two filters that we have available in the Launchpad. So let's go ahead and click over to our control center so we can see where those same filters are. So here in my control center, which again is an overview dashboard with similar information just presented in a slightly different way. In the top right hand side of my screen, we once again have those exact same filters. So I've got my filter me and I've got my deal status filter, which you could see defaulted to my active deals right out of the gate. Now, if we head into our deal map, we're going to have one extra option here for our page filters. So in the upper right hand corner, you can see my drop down to filter by deal status here. And right next to that, we actually have a drop-down menu to focus down our template view. Now, as a reminder, each template in WeDo can be set with a default deal status. That means that as soon as a deal moves into and starts using a template, it will automatically change that deal to whatever status you've set at that template level. So from here, if I drop down my menu, you'll see that we can filter by the default status of these templates. So for example, if I click on my closed templates, you can see that I only have one of these. Now you may be wondering, why aren't there any deals here when we saw closed deals before? And that's because our filter for the deals themselves is on active. So if I change this to closed deals, you'll see that all of those deals appear here. Now this is particularly useful if you are a fan of working in the deal map. This gives you the ability to sort of narrow down that view to just the templates and deal types that you want to work on from right here. So we'll go ahead and drop this back open to all deals and all templates. And then also just as a note, on the right hand side of those, we've got our filter me once again. Now the last place that you'll notice some filters is within the deal dashboard for a given deal. So we'll go ahead and click into our deal dashboard for this deal here so that we can take a look at that. Now the filters for this deal, because it's a single deal, as I mentioned, are just a little bit different. And all of the filtering is really going to take place in your task list within your deal dashboard. Now within our task list, just like you saw in the Launchpad, we have a search bar, which allows us to search all of the details of the tasks that are assigned to this deal. And next to our search bar in our task list, we have another drop-down menu that's going to allow us to filter by time frame for the due dates of these tasks. Now, once again, you'll default to all. However, if I want to see just things that are due today, well, that's going to be the same because we have one task that's due today and another one that's past due. And the reason this shows up in the today list, the assumption is if it's past due, well, then today is the next best day to get that done. So that will still appear here. However, I can also filter this down to just my tasks that are past due, which allows me to, again, focus my view so I can get caught up on those quickly. And then finally, we'll go ahead and bump this back to all. You'll see once again our filter me icon. So this way, again, if you have multiple people who are working on one deal and some of the tasks are assigned to one person and some are assigned to the other person, I can filter down to just those things that need my attention versus the other person on my teams. And that's going to cover the basics of filtering your view in WeDo on the various dashboards in the system. I hope this has been helpful for you, and for more help, check out our other videos in WeDo Academy.